Hi everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and so today we're gonna be doing the RWBY Volume 2 official soundtrack. And first and foremost, I just gotta get this out of the way. I have good and bad news. I'm gonna start with the bad news. Bad news is I had already started this, and it failed. Good news though is I realized my audio wasn't recording only during the intro song. So, it's a song I've already heard half of, and I'm not too upset about that. And the other thing that's kind of good here, which sounds bad, but I decided, because I read through the comments on the first video and somebody made a very good suggestion of basically listening to the entire song once through, give my initial thoughts, and then go back and do a line by line, which will make the video a little bit longer, but I am trying to learn how to do the timestamp thing, and if somebody does know how to do that, please let me know. Because you know how, like, some people have the thing where it's like, this part of the video is this part of the video is that, this part of the video is whatever. I don't know how to do that, and I want to figure it out, so it's almost like if there was some site that could teach me. Oh yeah, it's YouTube. I'm just kind of dumb sometimes, but I do want to learn how to do it for this, because I don't... If you just want to listen to my initial reaction, or if you want to listen to the line by line, this way you could do it, and it's kind of best for both worlds. That being said, I wanted to also give a shout out to Sylvia Dragoness, who commented on the first official soundtrack video saying that they had made a playlist for RWBY reactors to listen to the official soundtracks. So, massive thank you. You've made my life a lot easier today. So, thank you so much. That being said, I do apologize for that inconvenience. So, if for the first song it seems a little bit less expressive, I just listened to it like 10 minutes ago, so I genuinely am sorry, but I didn't want anyone to feel gypped or anything like that, because it doesn't feel as authentic. But yeah, luckily I didn't really give too much of a reaction, I guess, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's stupid. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. If you don't mind, before we get started, just like, comment, subscribe. Helps a lot. Thank you.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with lives to take until they think we're ready. Our enemies are gathering, our storm is growing loud.
And so that was the first listen. Like I said, I do apologize if it's less expressive. It kind of sucks because it's like, have you guys ever listened to Tribute by Tenacious D, where they don't remember the greatest song ever written, but they remember what it was like? And it's like, damn, I really remember looking at the mirror as Yang came, or not the mirror, but looking at the camera as Yang came in, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. It's still awesome, by the way. It's just kind of, we're moving past it. So, ultimately, I think what this song is doing, and having the second full-time listen, really what I think as an opening song, I think this song is perfect for the second season. I think it's a great opening for the second season. I think it's a really bad opening if it was for the first season, though. And you may be saying to yourself, well, no shit, Beef. Like, yeah, it's the second season opening for a reason. But what I mean is this song is about stepping up. And the first season, the first opening was about setting the stage and growing, basically. So, like, this is the perfect, not counter, but sequel for it, in like a story sense. And so that's the overall feel. And like, I think this entire season was not the kids, but like the characters stepping up and like doing what they have to do. And I think the song really reflects that really well. And I just wanted to go through and kind of give some of the parts I really like.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with lives to take until they think we're ready.
Right there. So, first thing I love about this video is it gives the song from the different perspectives of the girls. I'm not oblivious, guys. I am a little bit, okay? But I noticed, red, Ruby, her thing's highlighted, everyone else is satined, and then white, Weiss, the purplish color, Blake, and yellow, Yang. So, like, seeing the different perspectives and seeing how each one of them are kind of coming into their own and justifying things to themselves to step up is really the vibe that this song is giving off.
Our enemies are gathering, the storm is blowing loud. Now it's time to say goodbye to the things below and the innocence of God. All the time seems to fly, breaking free lost, and it's all the peace we always knew.
Now, I don't know if it's meant to be this way or if this is just kind of a creative liberty that the editor took in making the lyric video, but it is fascinating because that line fits with Weiss because she's a schnee, you know what I mean? Like, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, and she's choosing to step up and do this. Having a lot... Also, if I don't comment on it enough, the music is fucking sick. Like, like, come on now. It's a RWBY soundtrack. Yeah, this shit hits. It just hits. And I will not elaborate. I don't have to. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
There's a day when we'll fight and we're not gonna fall. There's a day when we'll stand and a day when we won't crawl anymore. There's a moment in time and there's no going back when we're pushed too hard and we won't hold our attack.
You know what's crazy about this? This part right here. There's a moment. There is, right? But it's not saying this is. And I'm a stickler for words. And it could be because I'm a writer, or it could be because I'm an a-hole. You guys could pick. But, like, I'm a stickler for words. Words have meaning. Words have specific meaning. And if you understand that words have a specific meaning, it changes everything. Like you can change a lot of like connotative or just overall big picture meaning by changing a word in a sentence with a synonym. I don't have a good example off the top of my head, but you can. That's what makes it so cool. So them saying there's a moment in time. Weiss is saying that there is a specific moment, and it's like we can't do it anymore. So I love it. I went way too far ahead, but 1 second. Like, there's a day when we'll fight and we're not gonna fall. There's a day when we'll stand and we won't. A day when we won't crawl. Like, it's all of that. Like that's gonna happen eventually. We just don't know when. It's so cool. This is such a good story song, man. And Blake coming in. That smack seemed really bad, but like it hits. It comes in like you're getting an insight to these characters' headspaces as they're stepping up. Like, we're seeing why they're doing it. We're seeing what it is, and honestly, Yang's verse is the most heartbreaking out of all of this. And I love how, and this kind of plays off of Blake and Yang's dynamic this entire, not season, but like, she's finishing her thoughts. We can't help but wonder. And it shows you that Blake and Yang are on the same page to a degree. Like, I know there's a lot of shipping with it, but like, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. All I do know is that these two girls are very kindred spirits in very different ways. They're very similar, and they act as great counterparts to each other. They were partners, same way that RWBY and Weiss kind of act as counterparts to each other. They're foils, like, all the girls are foils to each other in unexpected ways, but I think this dynamic works really well because these two girls think very similarly with, like, completely different outlooks. Yang's in it for the fun, Blake's in it, because she wants a purpose. And, Yang being the one to be like, were we born to fight and die? That is her insecurities coming out on full fucking display right here. I really wish this was a duet part of the song. It could be. You know what I mean? It's the same singer, and it's like motif-wise, again, this editor could just be taking liberties, but like it's a motif. Like, are they heroes just keeping peace? Like, this would be perfect for maybe not Blake saying it, but like Yang could still say this, but I kind of wish there was like, it was written more like a dialogue where we're getting inside each of their minds like individually, and it's like the fear, like, why do I want to be a huntress? Ironwoods, anyone? Side note, sick guitar riff. We're gonna go back because I want to listen to it one more time. Victory. tambourine. I do like how Weiss is the one, because she is the singer, to get the refrain. That is pretty cool to me. But you guys hear the tambourine in the background? Let me bring up the actual volume a little bit. If it's too low, again, just let me know. I've been trying to do a little bit better with the mixing here. Alright, I'm going to bring that back down a little bit. I don't know if you guys got to hear the tambourine or not, but there's a slight tambourine, which is really, yeah, whenever I get a tambourine, I'm always happy. Next song is Die by Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams with the lyrics. So, yeah, that's next.
It was just fine, we lived in peace, looked to a happy ending. The days were bright, they shine like gold, every step ascending. Our dreams came true, our path was clear, the road was safely from above. But every smile is not the same, and every heart's not filled with love for mankind. Look around, it's getting very hard to find. Not every open wound is simply healed by time, but revenge is always sweet, and chaos is the pride. Feel it everywhere when you see it growing. Enemies arise and hate is flowing, shattering the moon and flooding the sky. The shades of war will fill all sides, and the grave will only grow more life. Farewell to days of peace, 'cause now it's time to die. Where did it go? A peaceful youth seems to be gone forever. And in its place, a life of war. Every truce that's severed. We live our lives watching our backs, unknowing who to trust or fear. The hate just swallows all the love, and all the truth will it's often said black clouds aren't always silver lined, but the future's looking bleak, and the storm is set to feel it everywhere when you see it growing. Enemies arise and hate is flowing, shattering the moon and flooding the sky. The shades of war will fill all sides, and the grave will only grow more life. Farewell to days of peace, 'cause now it's time to die.
I don't have words. It was fucking awesome. It's not just, stop saying, you're better than this. You're better than, okay? You're better than, The way that this song kind of presents itself is very much it's RWBY's perspective about what it really means to do this, because death is a real possibility. At any point she's not on her A game, at any point she's not doing what she has to do, it's death. So it's time to die. And I think the interesting thing is having Jeff Williams doing the backup vocals is, I think, not that like, I think it might be Ruby's dad. I don't know for sure, but like I said, this season is very much about them stepping up, getting into their own gear, and taking matters into their own hands. So like, as great as that is, I think some of this, as the background vocals, are echoes of Ruby's dad talking to her. Like, that's at least my initial thoughts. I still want to go line by line and like kind of listen to it. And yeah, I am sorry. It's kind of hard for me to contain myself. Like, oh my god, when the music cut out and she said, it is so good. It's so good.
It was just fine, we lived in peace, looked to a happy ending. The days were bright, they shone like gold, every step ascending. Our dreams came true, our path was clear, the road was safely found above. But every smile is not the same, and every heart's not filled with love for mankind.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate Casey's voice, because it is I want to chef's kiss it. It's good. It's a good voice. She is a great singer. She's amazing, dude. Also, as I'm thinking about it more, this opening's kind of, I think it's what life was like, not for Ruby, but like, I think it was just what life was like as a child, growing up and kind of like slowly losing your innocence. Like this seems to be at least a thought process, and like a lot of I think a lot of RWBY is somebody pointed it out beforehand, so this isn't my own thought, but I've been keeping it in mind. She is a character who chooses to be innocent, and she's seen a lot of shit and has gone through a lot of things, but still chooses to be innocent. And if you've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's I think, what is his name? I forget the name of her husband in the movie, but it's a very similar philosophy to what he has. Like, choosing to be kind in a world full of hate is very, very, very difficult. Just
Look around, it's getting very hard to find. Not every open wound is simply healed by time. But revenge is always sweet, and chaos is the prize.
revenge is always sweet and chaos is the prize. That is a very...
But revenge is always sweet, and chaos is the prize.
I wish it didn't go away so quick, but revenge is always sweet and chaos is the prize. I don't necessarily have a thought there. I just... It's some... You ever hear a sentence and it just kind of eats at you a little bit? I don't know why this is eating at me yet, and I will think about it.
Feel everywhere when you see it growing. Enemies arise and hate is growing. Shadows the moon and playing in the sky. The shades of war will fill all sides, and the grave will only grow more life. Farewell to days of peace, 'cause now it's time to die.
The machines of war will fuel both sides, and the greed will only grow more... Again, this is her perspective, so this is a 15-year-old girl who we see constantly as bubbly and choosing to be kind. But this is her inner thought process. This is what she believes will eventually go on. Now, I could be reading too much into it, but the music is important. Like it's giving you the vibe, it's giving you the idea, and it was originally written for the show. So since it was originally written for the show, like, it fits really well. Like, now we're getting the inner thoughts of RWBY. We're getting her in this moment of quiet reflection And this is what life was like. This is it now. I stand by there's going to be a war in season 3. I stand by it. And I know you guys are going to gaslight me again somehow. You're going to gaslight me again in the next 8 seasons. 7 seasons. I'm at 7 seasons now because season 9 comes out this month. You're going to gaslight me, and it's not cool. Alright, it's a little cool. It's kind of funny. I actually really like it. I really like that I'm a part of the community. Thank you guys so much for that.
Where did it go? A piece for you seems to be gone forever.
Also, the editing of this is fantastic. I fucking love it. And the way it's hitting on the beat. God damn, it's good.
Did it go? A piece for you seems to be gone forever. And in its place, a life of war. Every truth unsevered. I live
Shit, I didn't even pay attention to the lyrics. The music was going hard. My bad. I'm so sorry, everyone. I promise I'll try to be more focused.
place, a life of war. Every truth unsevered. I live my life watching our backs, unknowing who to trust or fear. The hate just swallows all the love, and all the truth will disappear.
This is clearly just her insecurities manifesting themselves that she does not want present or thought about actively. I'm with you, girl. I have it too. It's always said white clouds aren't always silver lined. That's a good fucking line. That's a good line. Damn! And it's another sick guitar solo. When she cuts out, I want you guys to know I will fucking gush. I like how it's a blend of Jeff and Casey. I think it's more Jeff there, and I don't know what that's saying exactly yet. But if it is Ruby's dad, it makes me think that he as a hunter, I know he's a teacher. Or at least he guys said he was a teacher. Him and her uncle were teachers at Sigil. It makes me think that the reality of what this life is like has always been very clear and present to Ruby ever since her mom died. And she's still choosing to be a huntress. God, I fucking love this character.
Feel it everywhere when you see it growing.
Like it seems cliche. It does, but like think of what happens. Everything. You're being crowded by this music this entire time. The song's telling a story. And it's like you're being crowded, you're getting all this animosity, you're getting all of this. And in the fucking moment, clarity. All the noise is gone, and what do we hear? Ready, set.
Feel it everywhere when you see it growing.
Fucking sick, dude! It's fucking sick! Feel it everywhere. You see, like she knows. Like, she's so So that last bit of music Again, I'm not a musician, so I cannot break down music notes and sheet music and the way it tells a story. I wish I was friends with a composer who could do that, because I'm cognizant enough to realize what talent is, and I think a lot of people are. Like, when you can see talent, you just don't know how to explain what the talent is. But that ending beat of the die, 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 and then the words go away with that ba, ba, ba. It's like the exclamation point. It's like the emphasis. And it gives the impression that RWBY, like, literally, ever since she's gotten here, she's aware of death. Because she has to be. And by the way, I could be completely wrong. Like, I'm just kind of thinking, like, this is her stepping up. This is her version of it. We're in the middle of an ad. Where are my mouse?
QuickBooks is my all-in-one essential tool for managing my business.
That was a really... This guy... No one's going to... I'm not going to cut it out because it... For headphone users listening to the ad, very weird because it was all in the left ear. So, I don't know... Why wouldn't they just keep it focused? They had music and right... Weird. Very... We have a Pyrrha song? Y'all know how I feel. And John, I don't know why they're sitting like that, but I'm a fan of this. This one's called Shine. Also Jeff Williams and Casey Lee Williams. Interesting.
Baby, it's time to make up your mind.
I do like this song.
I think that tonight is when our stars align. Honey, it's time to leave the doubt behind. Take my hand, 'cause you and I are gonna shine. I was cold in the dark, it was empty in my life. From the outside it looked so bright, but nothing felt right to me. Like a sky with no sun, like a night that has no day. My heart was eclipsed by the dark, then something changed. I saw a ray of light come through. The tiniest of sparks came into view. And then you made me hope again.
Okay. I don't really have much to say in the sense, like, this song is just fucking good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I'm always gonna be Yang Gang, because she's Yang, you know? Like, she just serves it on a daily. But, like, I love the dynamic of Pyrrha and John, and I call them endgame, like, not just for a shipping standpoint. I say it because, like, thematically, I think their story arc together works a lot better than John and Weiss. John, he's somebody who desperately wants to be seen and desperately wants to be capable without really doing much to put in the work. Not that he's incapable of doing the work, he just wants to do it without it. And Pyrrha is somebody who has worked their entire life and just wants somebody to see her and not give her praise. And that's the thing about him that works, is that he doesn't see her and just give her praise for the things she's good at. He admires her for who she is, and that is, I will say, one of his strong suits as a character. Weiss, I think she's too concerned with what other people think to ever be with a country bumpkin, and so it would be good for her to get out of her shell, but I don't think it's good for John. I don't think what Weiss, as a relationship, because at the end of the day, relationships are two-sided. Like, you gain something and the other person gives something, and you give something and they gain something. And a lot of people think of that as like, oh, it's transactional, you're taking their romance out of it. No, it's not. It's just life. Like, all relationships, whether they're friendships, romantic, anything, there's a give and take, and that give and take is growth, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And, like, knowing that John and Pyrrha's relationship is very honest and growth potential, like, having them be their most honest and authentic self with each other is what makes it such a good relationship and such end game. And that's all, like, that's what needs to be said about it. Like, that's what it is. Now, to go through the song, just go into it. Casey, God, dude, how does she do? Rap, kills it. Punk, kills it. Well, pop punkish. Pop, kills it. Just, she kills the genres, dude. Like, how the fuck does she do it?
Baby,
Like, this is so...
time to make up your mind.
Like, I love it. This might be my favorite song on the album so far.
Tonight is when our stars align. Honey, it's time to leave the doubt behind. Take my hand, 'cause you and I are gonna shine.
I love that she's leading him in this refrain, and then we see her backstory. We see inside of her mind, and that it's poetic. I love the cherry. I love this art, by the way. I know it's fan art, but I'm so sorry. Excuse me. It's so damn good.
I was cold in the dark, it was empty in my life. From the outside it looked so bright, but nothing felt right to me.
So on a side note, romance anime is my favorite genre of anime. This tangent seems very weird, but, like, I wanted to say, if you're in that honeymoon stage of a relationship, honeymoon stage is, like, people make it seem like, oh, the honeymoon stage ends. It doesn't. I'll say it. It doesn't. Love is love. Like, I'm an idealist to a fucking fault, by the way. I'm a romantic to a fault. So, like, don't take what I say, like, when I say it doesn't, that doesn't mean that you don't have hardships. It means that you love them through the hardships. The honeymoon phase is loving them through the things you don't like about them. Because guess what? You're not gonna like everything about your partner. That's life. That's the thing. Sometimes they're a little selfish. Sometimes you're an asshole. Not your partner. You, person watching, you're an asshole. That's fine. But the honeymoon phase is loving them through that. It's saying, you're not perfect, but I still love you. And they're like, oh, but the honeymoon phase is described as like the feeling of always thinking your partner is perfect. I don't think so. The honeymoon comes after the marriage, after you've made the commitment. That's what people don't get. The honeymoon isn't before the lifelong commitment. It's after the lifelong commitment. And that's if you're into like the traditional marriage aspect, and if you're not, cool. I'm just saying overall that if we're gonna be saying and using the term honeymoon phase, because it's like, oh, it's all great, you're on a vacation, you're on this. Yeah, you're on that after you've made the lifelong commitment. So like that's romance, that's love. Like it's saying, damn, you kind of suck, I kind of suck, but despite that, we're together. And as someone who's been in love and is in like just, you go back to the moment before you met them and you think about your life and it's like, how the fuck could I ever be without this person? Even years later, you're saying that and you're thinking that. This is a very bad tangent, I'm sorry, but like I felt compelled to share.
Like a sky with no sunlight.
I want to go back so I can get back to the vibe.
Like a sky with no sun, like a night that has no day. My heart was eclipsed by the dark, then something changed. I saw a ray of light come through. The tiniest of sparks came into view. And then you made me hope again.
Yeah, they are describing love at first sight almost perfectly. And I know a lot of people that think that love at first sight. I remember being in high school and reading Romeo and Juliet, and my teacher's like, you just have to accept that love at first sight exists. I've never been a believer in it, and then I thought about it more, and I'm like, no, it exists. It just, everyone experiences it. It's just very different. It's typically romanticized to a point of like annoyance, but like love at first sight is just, you see somebody and you think to yourself, I'm going to do anything and everything to talk to this person. And then you're going to make yourself look like a fool, and you're going to say something stupid, and it's going to work for no apparent reason. Like, yeah, they let me hit because I'm goofy, but like, I didn't want to stay so long on this song, but this song is really good. And like this is her heart beating for him. Like, God! Like the background beat is just her heart, dude. And she like genuinely loves him too. It is, Pyrrha, you are the best. Schoolgirl crushes usually end with her telling lies about Weiss. I know it firsthand because I was that kid who was friends with the girls. And that's what it usually ends with. You are a mature, loving person. I'm putting this on a playlist. It's so perfectly describing what being in love is, and God, just
Every moment's enough, and you take me to paradise. When I needed a hero, you knew it, and you were there. And I'm scared, but I'll open my heart up. I'm ready to take. I've never felt like this before. I never really knew what love was for. I dreamed, but
I've been meaning to say the background vocals kind of it's hard because these ones don't really tell too much of a story, and like it's interesting that instead of they set up a really good point of people coming into their own, and it's like stepping up, and this still fits in that theme of the album, by the way. Like she's stepping up to the plate and like accepting that she could be in love, and that's part of it. And the cool thing about themes, stories, and structure. Why did I stop pausing? I'm being stupid. The thing about theme, story, structure, things like that they can be expressed in literally millions of different fucking ways. And that's what makes a good novel. That's what makes a good song. That's what makes... You ever read a book and then you read it when you were like 15, you're like, wow, this book has changed my life. You come back to it a couple years later and you read it again, you're like, holy fucking shit, this is completely different. This is a completely different novel. That's what good writing does. If I could sing a lick, I want you guys to know, I'd be the annoying elephant from Sing. Yeah, I'd fucking do it. And I get why she does it. I don't blame her. I fucked it, guys. I fucked it. I'm embarrassed. I'm only 3 songs in and 50 minutes in. When you get your next big
idea, Grammarly's song suggestions can help pitch it with confidence.
Another John and Pierce song? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. I told you it's going to be a long one. I'm sorry that we're 4 songs in and 50 minutes there. And it's a 9-song, I think, album. I hope you're in it for the ride. I hope you're in it for the journey. If not, I get it. I'm a talker. I'm an explainer. I'll go into it later.
I've been watching you lately, chasing your tail, and it drives me crazy. You'll never get that girl. She don't see in you the things that I can see. The girl's as cold, it ain't meant to be. Look, you'll never land apart in the world. I've been spending time wondering why nothing that I do can catch your eye. Just can't capture your attention. Maybe I'm too tall and not your type, but I'm not giving up, I'll get it right. Being close to you is my intention. I see more in you than the rest of them do, and I'm not gonna let you fall. I'll swallow my pride time after time, 'cause you're worth it all. Whenever I think of you, I
Okay, so, I'll say it. It's hard for me not to pause a little bit, and it's not because I want to be clear. I'm not, it's difficult for me because I am someone who definitely wears their heart on their sleeve and definitely wants to share every waking thought that I possibly could have with people. And so, this is an exercise in me holding back so I can listen a little bit more. And honestly, that suggestion really helped. Like, I don't want to say helped, but like, at the end of the day, you guys are right. Like, I should listen to the entire song. I just, like, because I'm on camera at the end of the day, and it's like, I'm trying to be the most authentic version of myself that I can be, always. But I want nothing more than to share with you my thoughts and these Pyra songs are just Pyra. I keep thinking of Pyramithra from Smash, but like Pyra are so good. Like just I love everything about this. I want a song from John's perspective next. Like, I am so happy just listening to this. And this song feels like something that she'd be saying to Nora and Ren. And just, I love it. I love it so fucking much, dude.
I've been watching you lately,
Like,
chasing your tail, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, I get it.
You'll never get that girl.
You're right, because you're a dumb fuck, John. Sorry.
She don't see in you the things that I can see. The girl's as cold, it ain't meant to be.
She literally met him and wanted to partner up with him immediately because she thought he'd be a good leader. That is the, like, in real life, I want a Pyra by my side. I want her with me. Not necessarily as a romantic partner, just in life. Like, that's what you want.
You'll never land apart in the world. I've been spending time wondering why. Nothing that
Also, the jazzy beat to this it's perfect.
you can catch your eye. Just can't capture your attention.
You're gonna have to pull a Yang Pyra and just, you gotta go up, grab him by the balls. I think then he might get the hint, but knowing John, he is too fucking stupid with hand grasping balls to really know what that means. You guys ever see the meme where it's like, hey, this girl came over, asked me to go upstairs, lay in bed with her, we got naked, and had sex. Does she like me? Is she into me? That is John. I will not elaborate. If you've seen it, you know it.
Maybe I'm too tall and not your type, but I'm not giving up, I'll get it right. Being close to you is my intention.
I love her.
I see more in you than the rest of them do, and I'm not gonna let you fall. I'll swallow my pride time after time, 'cause you're
You know, the crazy part about it is the background vocals are like Swallow My Pride. It's interesting how that's the one that they choose, because honestly, yeah, you know what? She is above him in every conceivable way. She's better, she's smarter, she's faster, she's a greater at everything. She'd probably be a better leader than him in a lot of ways. But she sees potential. And it reminds me of the song Gold Digger by notorious anti-Semite Kanye West. Basically, in the song Gold Digger, near the end, I'm pretty sure he says something along the lines of, watch him, baby, he's gonna make it into a Bentley out of that Datsun. Like, that ambition, I think he says, like, ambition, baby, that look in his eyes. This week he's mopping the floors, next week it's the fries. And it's like, obviously the song's derogatory towards, you know, women that value the security of wealth in a partner. And I've never seen anything wrong with that, 'cause, yeah, people value different things in relationships, and if a woman wants to value money, wealth, security, go for it, do it. As long as their partner knows that and they're okay with it, who gives a fuck? Boundaries are boundaries. But I've always liked that line because it showcases what it is. Ambition. Like, yeah, this week we're mopping the floors, next week it's the fries, and it takes someone who's very humble and can recognize that, like Pyrrha, to see that, you know, John may be a manager of McDonald's one day. And I mean literally, I don't see him lasting very long as a hunter. But he could work at McDonald's as a manager. And you know what? We respect that. Horrible tangent, I'm sorry. I love this right there. He's so vibey, dude. He's so vibey. I'm gushing, boys and girls. And other? That's not nice. That's really nice. I'm sorry. Forget about that little chicken white. She don't care about you, and she's so uptight. Prissy bitch alert! Let's go! Oh God, I wish I had. I wish I had a little button near me that every time someone shit on Weiss, it said "Prissy bitch alert." Let's go! Fuck you, Weiss. I love her. Is this an auto exposure? Huh, cool. God damn! Belt it, girl! So guys, I am currently working on the Discord. I'm kind of getting rules set up. If you have any suggestions, let me know. This is in passing. This is really bad that it's in passing. This shouldn't be passing an hour in. But yeah, I'm working on the Discord right now. I'm thinking we might do jam sessions. Because I'm not going to lie. I love getting vibey to music. Now, my music is not for the faint of heart. I love meme rap. And I love just everything all over the place at all times, because it just, whatever the vibe is at the moment, boom, I'm with it. But like, to be able to just chat and hang out with everyone would be really cool, and just listen to music and vibe and just converse. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Maybe make some memes, have a good time. But I'm working on it, so just, you know, I'll give you more of an update at a different time when I'm not at the beginning of a video, maybe? Who knows? whenever you...
It is okay to be so stressed and overwhelmed that you feel like you need to talk to someone about it. And by that, I mean going to therapy. Lately, the transition from college into...
That may be the best BetterHelp opening I've ever seen in my entire life. I've talked about this before. I want everyone to know I have a vendetta against BetterHelp commercials. I think they are all horrible, dog shit, unenjoyable. I really love how this album, complete tangent by the way, I love how this album is focusing a lot more on the side characters that haven't really been developed as much yet. And what I thought is still the stepping up thing. So I'm interested in seeing if that's actually the theme of the album. If it's not, cool. But I'd be interested in seeing if it is. They're still baddies, by the way. All of them. All four of them.
With this thick black lava, we can do up an espresso or the cappuccino way. Sure to get your big spin to your grande. Sugar, Splenda, equal, maybe sweet and low. Everybody's happy when they're hanging with Joe. Let's go.
I fucking love this song, dude. Woo! Amen. Okay, so I think this song is just the theme song for Team Coco. I'm not even gonna. There's not much of a grander story here besides, like, this is who we are. We're badass bitches. We come in, we take fucking names, and we kick ass. And you know what? We're better than you. It is what it is. Deal with it. And I kind of fuck with it heavy, to be honest with you. So to get it, let's go back to it. So it's all the same color, so I think this time they don't really care too much. It's kind of setting them up as they're thrill seekers and they don't give a fuck, and I fuck with it heavy, to be completely real with you. Like it was just good. Ode Otis Redding. Isn't that a name of a, Isn't there a name by, a song by Jay-Z and Kanye called Otis, which is about Otis Redding? Who's Otis? I don't know who Otis Redding is. If someone wants to let me know, that's cool. I probably will look it up either way. I'm just interested in knowing. They're all just badasses. They just do it. They're just better than you. They're simply better than you. And I agree with that sentiment. I should be for Bunny Girl. Living her life. Now, since this is introducing the people and there isn't like different verses, I think the first verse is the guy in the back. I think this one is a mix. I think this part's all Coco. This seems like Coco to me. She got that Coco that sounded that sounded bad. She serves it better than everyone. And it's like big dick energy, but it's like when you see someone who's serving it, you just know. Like, Megamind serves. Easy dub. Blue guy, big blue head, serves. I like how they're just rhyming because they're rapping, but like, it's giving you just the sense of like, yeah! I love her so. I love this team. They're so fucking dope, dude. And the fact that this bunny girl, who I forget the name of, I am sorry. I'm gonna constantly call her Lola Bunny because if you guys can't tell, I'm really bad with names. But like, Lola Bunny could have just fucked Carden up and decided not to. And honestly, she's the warrior in the garden. I'm the gardener in a war. You know, if you know the quote, you know it.
Yo, listen up. I hope you like it hot. Grab yourself a mug, cause I made a fresh pot. Come and get a dose of my kick-ass Java. Fueling your addiction with this thick black lava. We can do up an espresso or the cappuccino way. Sure to get your fix, Venti or Grande.
You could tell that Jeff Williams was he's the composer, right? I could be wrong, but he's just having fun. Like, this is just him having fun. He's like, wow, I get to make a song where I don't really need to do too much story and I'm just introducing kick-ass characters. Fuck it. I'm down.
Sugar, splendor, equal, maybe sweet and low. Everybody's happy when they're hanging with Joe. Let's go! Caffeine.
What a banger. You know, I'm trying to get each song in around a 15-minute time frame. These ads are killing me. And it's like, normally I'd cut them out, but
the centerpiece of my
they've only been
work.
5 seconds.
It's quite literally an extension of my brain.
If you guys would want, I really want to react to YouTube ads. The problem is that they no longer have them on YouTube as clickable ads. So, like, I have searched and scoured to do it constantly. I may, if you're interested, I need you to let me know in the comments below. Yes, I am I am shilling out to get some sweet, sweet comments. But listen, I might take them, cut them out, but turn them into YouTube shorts. Because they're like, 10, 15 second ads. But I want to rate the ads because it's like, they tell stories. They are storytelling. They are narratives. It's just kind of, most of them suck. I'm looking at you, BetterHelp. What the fuck is my hair doing? Okay. I'm looking at you, BetterHelp. You suck. They will never sponsor. They will never sponsor me. Not like I would get them, but like, could you imagine in like 2 months, I come out and I'm like, BetterHelp, greatest online therapy in the. I use ThriveWorks personally. They're great. I love my therapist. She's really, really nice. She's a sweetheart. But like fucking. I think I'm gay. Where do I go to talk about, queer stuff? I hate that ad. I actually fucking despise it. So this is All of Our Days, VKC. Okay. So is this a song for a dad to a daughter? Oh, it's about Yang! Cute!
Long ago, before we met, I dreamed about you. The peace you'd bring, the songs we'd sing, the way you'd make things new. Then one day you arrived. I heard your angel cry, helpless, small, and perfect. Welcome to your life. And on that day, I made a vow, whispered and true. No matter what, no matter how, I made this promise to you. I will cling, I will clutch, I'll hold on to you. I won't turn away, I won't leave, I won't go, I will stay with you all our days.
I don't know if you guys can see my brain working, but it's working.
Years of joy have passed since then. With time, I'd see you grow.
Okay, I know what this is about.
Watched you play, knew each day I'd beg the time to slow. And though I miss the little girl, you've made me ever proud.
No, I don't. I thought I did. I don't know anymore.
Funny how our lives change, 'cause you're my hero now. But things in life will rearrange, friends come and go. Don't ever doubt, don't ever fear, I'm always here and you know. I will cling, I will clutch, I'll hold on
Well, I don't know about you guys. I've been trying to commit a math school spelling out in Hogwarts and Hogwarts Legacy. Don't know why I said that. Felt like it needed to be said. I haven't learned the killing curse yet, but once I do, Professor Fig better watch out. I have no reason to dislike him. And Slytherin dude, I might. I'll do what I gotta do, alright? I'll take out Perseus Black. This is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Yeah, so this song is clearly, it's not clearly. It's actually really hard for me to decipher who is it talking about. Is it Yang to RWBY? Is it is it Yang's mom to Yang? Is it Yang's dad and RWBY's shared father to their daughters? I think most clearly it is Yang to RWBY though, and we'll go through it. Sorry about my random Hogwarts Legacy tangent. I've been playing it. I'm playing it on PC. The game's fucking impossible. And you know, if you know, I need to map my keys better or some bullshit because it's ridiculous. This is a stupid rant for the middle of a RWBY song, but I wanted people to know.
Long ago, before we met, I dreamed about you.
Okay, so this leads me to believe that this has to be... So it'd be before we met. So this has to be Yang's mom. Also, it really sucks that season 2 ending, end credit scene didn't come back. That doesn't come back. I know it was somewhat of a spoiler, but you guys let me know that it's not canon. That sucks, dude. Like, that could have been so interesting. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I sound like my mom. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Bitch, don't fucking tell me you're disappointed. Like, goddamn.
The way you'd make things new.
So this is all of Yang's wants about her mother.
And one day you arrive.
This song kinda don't...
Your angel cry. Helpless, small, and perfect.
Unless this is Yang's mom to her, or Yang and mom, kind of like Red Like Roses Part 2, you know what I mean? Where it's like a duet low-key? Maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to know that. I'm trying to do better.
And on that day, I made a vow, whispered and true. No matter what, no
Yang's mom
matter how,
to her.
I made this promise to you. I will cling, I will clutch, I'll hold on to you. I won't turn away, I won't leave, I won't go, I will stay with you all our days. Years of joy have passed since then. With time, I'd see you grow. Watched you play.
So this gives the assumption that Yang's mom may not have been there, but she has kept an eye on her, which I don't know, unless this is like Yang's perspective towards RWBY now. I don't know, and I'm trying to like really think about it and really come to like a conclusion, but there's really not a satisfying one here. Honestly, this album is character growth or character studies into the inner workings, instead of it being about stepping up. Kind of makes more sense. So I may be reserved and wait till the end to give my like final thought, but like I don't know.
Take the time to slow
just don't know what it's about, and that's what frustrates me. Like, I just want to know who it's about, damn it.
You, I won't turn away.
Such a beautiful song, though.
I won't leave.
It's very much a... You know, I probably won't, but if I ever have a daughter one day, which would be a beautiful, beautiful thing, I could see this being my daddy-daughter dance. That's if she wants to get married. If she doesn't, cool, but I'll still dance with her to this in, like, the kitchen or something, like, with her on my heels or feet or something. Again, I'm just...
I won't go, I will stay with you all our days.
I need a shave.
I will stay with you all our days.
It's a beautiful serenade. Like, I may have done the mathematical spelling thing and, like, I've been a little bit goofy here, but, like, this genuinely is a very beautiful song, and it's very well made. I just wish I could say
If you
more
work
about
for
it.
yourself,
God.
you really need to get HoneyBook.
Really?
Can it manage client invoices?
Yep.
Yeah, I have HoneyBook, you little bitches.
Never knew a time.
We get a boop. We get a song about Nora and Red. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I love them.
Never knew a time when you weren't by my side. The one thing I could always count on.
There's a lot of love songs in this one. Interesting. A lot of character build.
Always there for me. You've been my family, even when all other hope was gone. But for a while, things have seemed so different, like it's the same but so brand new. I can't believe it. When did I start to fall for you? Have I lost my mind? Have I just been blind? Never to have seen you might be everything I need, everything I dream. All along, has it been right in front of me? We've been together for a long, 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 long time. Never thought that you and I could be a thing. I can't believe it. This is heaven. I think, oh well, what am I to do? I didn't know that I was falling in love with you. And what to do right now, I haven't got a clue. I just bide my time, and when I want to say I love you, I Every Chatelaine wants to share her reign, so come and join me in my castle. We'll crush our enemies, bring them to their knees. I know I have a tendency to babble. When I think about you, I can't help my apparition. My mind goes fast and my knees start shaking. My stomach does flips and my brain does flops. And the feelings that I'm feeling, I don't think that I can stop. I could just say it, I love your every play, but I'd have to kill myself if your feelings are the same. Maybe I should slow it down, try to show a strain. Oh, Megan Hills, I think I'm gonna
Damn it. I wanted this song to be from Ren's perspective so bad, dude. Shit. I really thought this song was gonna be from Ren's perspective. No reason, I just wanted it to be. I thought it'd be really cute if he just had a song where he's just like, I am head over heels for you, and I don't know how to express myself. That would be cool. I do like that it's Nora, though. I like that it's called Boop. What I do is I'll tap someone on the nose and I'll be like, boop. I've done that. It's fun. It's cute. You just do it.
Never knew a time when you weren't by my side.
And I like how a lot of these songs explore very different faceted parts of love. This is one that's slow, and it's like a very slow, like John and Pierre also slow burn, but these two are known each other for such a long time that it's like one day you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I do love that. Like that's what makes it cool. You know what I mean?
Always there for me. You've been my family.
I love this so much. It's so pretty. And like the music in the background vocals, like everything hits in crescendos. Crescendo is not the right word. It just sounded smart. You are a fraud, Matthew. It sounds good. Like it just hits very differently. Ow. I do like that I don't know if I said before, I can't remember what I did 30 seconds ago, but like, I like how they're trying to explore a lot more of the deep interpersonal relationships of characters that we didn't get in the first volume. And I'm interested to see what the last one is here.
When did I start to fall for you?
And it's like they kind of had to do it now, so they do it later. It's not going to work as well. I don't know what it is, but it's like Amy Rose and Sonic energy. Not in a bad way.
Have I lost my mind? Have I just been blind? Never to have seen you might be everything I need, everything I dream. All along, has it been right in front of me? We've been together for a long, 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 long time. Never thought that you and I could be a thing. I can't believe it. This is heaven. I think, oh well, what am I to do? I didn't know that I was falling in love with you. And what to do right now, I haven't got a clue. I just bide my time, and when I want to say I love you, I say.
I don't know what just happened. I have just been entranced by the music for a minute there. I am sorry, everyone. I'm like thinking a million miles a minute. I just got sucked into the music for like I won't you know when you see it. It's just,
Every Chatelaine wants to share her reign, so come and join me in my castle. We'll crush our enemies, bring them to their knees. I know I have a tendency to babble.
Amen.
About you again, hold me up and listen, my mind goes fast, and my knees start shaking. My stomach does flips, and my brain does flops, and the feelings that I'm feeling, I don't think that I can stop. I could just say it, I love you every place, but I have to go myself if you're feeling such pain. Maybe I should slow it down, try to show restraint. Hold back and held down.
so like my thing is that there's 9 seasons. Why do I know that this is gonna do the typical bullshit of the characters aren't gonna get in relationships and I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and that's gonna suck. And I don't know why that's what I'm feeling, but I think it's a good possibility, and it's not one I'm ready for. I need to gush. I need a satisfying conclusion, damn it. I will... No. Maybe. After I finish the show, and I'm fully caught up, I think what I want to do is I want to see if there's a compilation every time Nora says boop to Ren. I just want to see if it's there. And I want to see if he says boop back. It'll
Simplify
confirm
your
it.
business accounting with QuickBooks. Easily
I also have
track income and
QuickBooks, you
expenses.
bitch! I own a business! Fuck! This one's called Sacrifice. Do we finally have a song about Blake? No. We don't. Cinder? Maybe?
Close your eyes now, time for dreams. Death is never what it seems. Did the things you thought you should. All the things they said were good. Oh, your faith in ancient ways leaves you trapped inside a maze. Take the lives of those you need. Throw the death and break the sea. Reap the seed. Born an angel, heaven sent. Falls from grace are never elegant. Stars will drop out of the sky. The moon will sadly watch the roses die. In vain, lost no gain, but you're not taking me. You can't have my life. I'm not your sacrifice. You can try, but I'm free, and you won't conquer me. I will crawl, most of all, I will fall for you. Show them God's deities, blind and keep the people on their knees. Pierce the sky, escape your fate. The more you try, the more you'll just breathe. Lies, truth will rise, revealed by mirror eyes. What if
Sorry.
all the plans you made were not worth the price they paid? Even with the lives you stole, still no closer to your
Goal?
goal.
Better. Okay, so this song is going to take a lot of clever analysis because I think there's a lot going on story and thematically speaking. Am I capable of giving an in-depth story analysis on it? I don't know yet. Let's just go for it. All right, everyone? So first thing, we start with this ominous beat, which is clearly about Cinder. And she's a baddie, too. I'm gonna say it. Everyone on the show is a baddie for different reasons. Except Ironwoods. Fuck it.
Close your eyes now, time for dreams. Death is never what it seems. Did the things you thought you should. All the things they said were good.
So is this something? This seems like it's Cinder beating somebody. This might be Cinder and RWBY in a fight. So we have this photo or picture.
All your faith in ancient ways leaves you trapped inside a maze. Take the lives of those you need. How the death and break that.
Well, if Ozpin is a secret agent, then not secret agent, but a double agent, he's actually planning the death of everyone. This would be a very, very interesting conversation if this was about them, but I don't think it is. I keep saying what I don't think it is because I don't know what it could be yet. So they're reaping the seeds. The song is called Sacrifice. So what is being sacrificed? A lot of people need to be dead. People need to be sacrificed for this plan to work. Okay, born an angel, heaven sent. So we're comparing her now because she falls from grace to Lucifer, who canonically is a bitch. Yeah, I said it. Canonically, Lucifer is a bitch. All the cool little I'm not talking about Thomas Ellis in the show or the DC version of Lucifer. It's kind of like that version of Lucifer was invented during the time of Paradise Lost, and that's why we have a more romantic view of Lucifer as a devil, as a rebel, rather than the little pussy bitch that he is. I'm not saying this because I'm necessarily religious. I'm saying it because just in the story he's a pussy bitch. Like if you read the outside mythology in the Gnostic parts of it, or the Christian mythology, he's a little bitch. And I'm someone who just loves storytelling, so I don't just say oh, read whatever, believe it because it's a book of faith or anything. Just story-wise. How Buddha's fucking one of the dopest characters to have ever existed. I don't mean to talk about religion because I know it's not a thing to talk about. I like talking about the mythological aspect and the story aspect, not the belief because belief means something thing. And I hope I don't offend anyone. I'm just saying that I'm going on a tangent, just born angel sent. I'm just saying if they're making an allusion to Lucifer, it's just I've always find it interesting that modern portrayals portray him as some type of rogue rebel when in the mythology that's outside of Paradise Lost, and Paradise Lost came out around it's after the Renaissance, so I want to say 18th century, because it inspired Mary Shelley to do Frankenstein. He's just a little bitch, kind of just everything else. He's just a little bitch. So she is describing an end of the world. And is this RWBY's response to her? It is. So this is RWBY and Cinder fighting. Fascinating. Damn it. I was gonna say, if it stopped at I Won't Fall, calls back to the beginning when they say that there's a time when we won't fall. So they're playing off of each other. These songs are the opening song would be connected with this song, where it's there's a time and a place, yada 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 yada. And now we're seeing I Won't Fall, so it's kind of it's this motif, not motif, that's not the right word. People that are good with music, what's the right word? But that's at least my thought process here. show them gods and deities blind and keep the people. That line, not that that line doesn't make sense. I don't understand it necessarily because it's like incomplete sentence almost, like it's an incomplete thought. Show them gods and deities blind and keep the people blind and keep what the huh? Gotcha.
Here's the sky, escape your fate. The more you try, the more you'll just realize. Truth will rise.
Truth always wins out, baby.
What if all the plans you made were not worth the price they paid? Even with the lives you stole, still no closer to your goal.
What if all the plans you made were not worth the price they paid? Even with the lives you stole, still no closer to your goal. Huh. It's kind of like RWBY saying to Cinder that even though you did all this horrible shit, you got nowhere closer to actually getting what you wanted. And that's why you're a loser. You're a dumb, daft bitch. And the song just hits. I really like this. How has every single video had an ad? If you guys want me to cut them next time, please let me know. So this is the last song on the album for at least what I know. And it's This Will Be the Day, but it's the acoustic version. And I'm interested in at least hearing it out to get the different vibe and feel to it.
They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Surprised when they find out that a warrior will soon run wild. Prepare for your greatest moments. Prepare for your finest hour. The dream that you've always dreamed is suddenly about to flower. We are lightning, straight from the thunder, miracles of ancient wonder.
Even a year apart, her vocals are just
This'll be the day
insane. The depth and like just the growth in that time.
open up the door. I don't wanna hear absolution. Hope you're ready for revolution. Welcome to a world of new solution. Welcome to a world of bloody evolution. In time, your heart will open minds. A story will be told. And victory is in a simple soul. Your world needs a great defender. Your world's in the way of harm. You want a romantic life, a fairy tale that's full of charm. Beware that the light is fading. Beware as the dark returns. This world's unforgiving. Even brilliant lights will cease to burn. Legends
Okay. It's hard to really do this one line by line because we've heard it so often, but I think the main takeaway, so, I do apologize. I don't really know if this one is... No, I'll still do line by... I don't know. It's like... Because the main thing I want to talk about is just the difference in vibe. Like, just the tone is completely different. It's a completely different song. Like, it's just... It's very different, and I don't necessarily think that line by line is necessarily as important because we've already thematically know what the song's about. It has changed a little bit, so that might be a good idea.
Surprise when they find out that a warrior will soon run wild.
And now that I know the song's about all four of the gals, like, yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
Prepare for your greatest moment.
We're just kind of like, it's a very fascinating, I don't know how to explain it. Like, for one, her vocals have just, like, matured in a way within just that year of, like, difference between recordings. And ultimately, if this is the cap on it, then okay. It's kind of bringing us back to the original season. So it's doing a very good job of that. It's doing a good job of just kind of having that growth, having that thought process. You're getting a lot out of it. The only two songs, I mean, there's maybe only two songs on here that really had a thematic thought, like, not like were thematic relevance to the story of, I think some of them are about stepping up. I think a lot of what this album did was take on the inner workings and insecurities and thoughts of characters. And there was a lot of love songs. There was a lot of love involved in it, because it's like, even if these characters are 17, 18, same thing in real life, you can be going through traumatic shit. You still have things to do. Like, that's just it.
This'll be the day we've waited for.
And having Cinder be represented as like a almost, I don't want to say Satan character, but like a fallen angel character, and having RWBY be the one to be the defier and take the role of the fighter and stop it, it's also a very fascinating thought, because it leads me to think, like, what's going to happen next season, because a lot of you saying I'm unprepared for it, and I am. I really don't know what the next 7 seasons could possibly be about, but I'm excited for it.
This will be the day we open up the door. I don't wanna hear absolution. Hope you're ready for revolution.
I'm still waiting I'm ready for the revolution, baby. I have it.
Welcome to a world of bloody evolution. In time, your heart will open minds. A story will be told, and victory is in a simple soul.
It's like, I can't wait for this song to come back again and it be staring in my face that RWBY was the simple soul, and we are just like, I'm literally staring at the solution, where this is like, no, victory is in the simple soul, which is RWBY, therefore this is the win. Like, it's like so smart in a way where you're just like, no, they built on this, and that's what I love. That's if it happens. If it doesn't, is what it is.
A great defender.
Yeah.
The world's in the way of heart.
Always is.
You want a romantic life, a fairy tale that's full of joy.
No fairy tales I just want to say is, no fairy tales really have charm in them. Most of them are fucking horrific nightmares. They're meant to scare children. They're meant to be whimsical in a way, but also tell you about the dangers of the world. And you can have the Disney-fied versions where it's like, the world's always great. It's not. And honestly, it makes more sense as, like, the Grimm fairy tales, like, it's like, well, the kids end up dying, the kids end up doing this. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, it's a lot easier to say to a kid, hey, if you leave the fucking house one day and you go wherever the fuck you want, maybe, just maybe, and you follow a trail of fucking candy, maybe it'll lead to a witch's house, and you'll get baked into a pie. I don't want to be baked into a pie. Well, don't fucking leave the house without telling people where you're going. Isn't that an insane moral to be teaching children? Like, they work. Like, why do we pretend that they don't work? They work. I wouldn't do that and be like, fuck, I don't get you.
Even brilliant lights will cease to burn. Legends scatter. Day and night will sever. Hope and peace are lost forever. This will be the day we've waited for. This will be the day we open up the door. I don't wanna hear absolution. Hope you're ready for a revolution. Welcome to a world of new solutions. Welcome to a world of bloody evolution.
And just the slow melody just really adds to it, dude. Like, it just, it's very, it hits. It just hits really well.
A story will be told, and victory is in a simple soul.
And, I believe that was the, yeah, that was it. Whoops. I don't want to listen to Volume 6's soundtrack yet. So, hi Google Pixel, this is free advertising for you, you fucking monolith of a company. I hate you. So, once again, massive thank you to Sylvia Dragoness. Shit. I was right. Massive thank you to Sylvia Dragoness. Just thank you for doing this for at least the community. On top of that, I wanted to say it's going to be really funny when people click on this and I look at my analytics. I know most of you don't make it here. I cannot wait for everyone to be like, a 2-hour video. What the fuck did he do this time? Like, oh God. But I will say ultimately this as an album did a really good job of giving a good insight into the characters that otherwise didn't get as much work this season. So like we're getting a lot of character development through music. We're getting a lot of thought process. A lot of it was love ballads, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but it is really nice. And honestly, overall, I still think the Pyro songs are my favorite ones so far. The Yang one I think is really pretty. The opening killed it. I'm trying to think what else. The coffee song, Caffeine, I just fuck with it. It's good. Sacrifice, I think, did the most storytelling out of all of them. And, yeah, overall, it was a great album. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I post every single day. This one is a long one. But, I'll catch you tomorrow if you don't mind. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. And, if you want to share it, share it. I don't know who's going to watch a 2-hour video, but I appreciate you guys that you did.